Today we're diving into the backbone of any prepper's pantry: canned food. Canned food is affordable, shelf-stable, and ready to eat, making it the ultimate emergency staple. But don't be fooled. Improper storage or neglect can turn your stockpile into a health hazard. We're talking about real risks: botulism, heavy metal leaching, and more. So, grab a notepad. I'm giving you the must-know tips for stockpiling canned goods safely and smartly. We'll cover the overlooked details that separate a reliable food source from a liability. This is about being prepared and responsible for your loved ones. Let's jump into the 11 pro tips for stockpiling canned food. Let's bust a myth. Canned food often gets a bad rap, but there's more to the story than you might think. Many people believe canned food is just empty calories, but that's far from the truth. Canned foods can be a reliable source of essential nutrients, especially when fresh options aren't available. The canning process actually locks in proteins, carbohydrates, and fats for years, making them a dependable option for long-term storage and survival situations. In a crisis, having access to calories and macronutrients can be your lifeline, providing the energy your body needs to function under stress. But what about vitamins? They're more fragile than you might realize. Heat from the canning process and the passage of time can degrade certain vitamins, so older cans may lose some of their original nutritional punch. That's why rotating your canned goods is key. Use newer cans for your daily meals to maximize vitamin content and get the most nutrition possible. Save the older cans for true emergencies when calories and basic nutrition matter most, and you might not have other options. Don't toss old cans just because they're past their best-by date. If they've been stored properly, they're still valuable for providing calories and basic sustenance. Know the role of each can in your pantry, use the freshest for health and nutrition, and keep the older ones as a backup for survival. Think of your stockpile as caloric insurance, a safety net that ensures you'll never go hungry in tough times. Understand the purpose of your canned food supply, and you'll always be prepared. Rotate for nutrition, store for emergencies, and keep your system organized. That's how you keep your family strong, healthy, and ready for anything. Let's move on. Rotation is everything. Without it, your pantry can quickly become a graveyard for forgotten food. If you're not rotating, you're just hoarding, and that means wasted money and wasted food. Use the first in, first out FIFO rule. Oldest cans get used first, so nothing sits too long and goes bad. Mark every can with the purchase date using a Sharpie. Don't trust tiny manufacturer dates that are hard to read or hidden. Organize your shelves so new cans always go in the back, and older ones are easy to grab up front. This simple habit saves you from accidental spoilage. Use your stockpile regularly. Your pantry should be part of your daily meals, not a food museum collecting dust. This keeps your food fresh, your budget in check, and your family used to eating what you store, so there are no surprises in an emergency. Practice FIFO, date your cans, and use what you store. These are the basics of a reliable prepper pantry. It's the foundation of smart prepping, ensuring nothing goes to waste and everything is ready when you need it. Make it a habit, not an afterthought. Set reminders, make it part of your routine, and involve the whole family. Your pantry should work for you, not against you. A well-rotated pantry means less stress and more confidence. Keep it simple, keep it moving, and you'll always be a step ahead. That's how you stay prepared. Next up, let's talk about safety checks. Safety first. Bad cans can be deadly. Foodborne illnesses from spoiled canned goods can cause serious health problems, so it's crucial to know the warning signs before you open or eat anything. Always inspect every can before opening. Bulging or swollen cans are a hard no. These are signs of dangerous bacteria inside. Dispose of them safely and never taste the contents to check. Deep rust, leaks, or damaged seams. These can let in air and bacteria, making the food unsafe. If you spot any of these, toss the can immediately. Dents near seams are especially risky. Don't take chances with cans that have dents along the edges or seams, as these weak spots can break the seal. Sticky residue on the outside means a leak. Throw it out. Leaks can be hard to spot, so always check for any stickiness or unusual moisture. When opening, listen for a rush of air or hissing sound. That's bad. A gentle vacuum pop is normal and safe. Smell the contents. If it's off, sour, metallic, or just wrong, don't eat it. Trust your nose. It's a powerful tool for detecting spoilage. Check for mold, odd colors, or spurting liquid. These are all red flags. If you see anything unusual, it's not worth the risk. When in doubt, throw it out. It's better to waste a can than risk your health or your family's well-being. Your health is worth more than a can of food. Don't let the desire to save money put you in danger. Trust your senses, they're your best defense. Look, listen, and smell before you eat. Don't gamble with food safety. Even one bad can could make you seriously ill. Inspect, sniff, and observe every time. Make it a habit, not an afterthought. A few seconds of caution can save you from disaster. Stay vigilant and always put safety first. Let's talk about can history and how these safety tips have evolved over time. Not all cans are created equal, especially old ones. Early cans used lead solder. Never eat from these. They're toxic artifacts. Modern cans often use BPA-free linings, which are safer for long-term storage. BPA was common for decades, but now many brands offer BPA-free options. Choose these when possible. For deep storage, minimize chemical risks by picking modern BPA-free cans. Always check labels and avoid ancient cans. Build your pantry with today's safety standards in mind. Now, let's tackle dented cans. Dented cans, are they safe? It depends. Small, smooth dents away from seams are usually fine. Use them soon, not for long-term storage. Sharp or creased dents, especially on seams, are dangerous. Bacteria can get in. Never buy or store cans with seam dents. If you drop a can and it dents the seam, use it immediately or toss it. Treat dented cans as short-term only. Don't gamble on deep storage with damaged cans. Save money, but don't risk your health. Know the difference and act accordingly. Next, let's decode preservatives. Ingredients matter. Aim for simple labels, just the food, water, and maybe salt. The canning process preserves food. Extra chemicals aren't always needed. Fewer additives mean healthier eating, especially for daily use. In an emergency, any food is better than none, but for your main stockpile, choose clean options. Read labels and pick brands with minimal ingredients. Over time, this adds up to better health and resilience. For deep storage, simplicity is strength. Make smart choices now, not in a crisis. Your pantry can be both nutritious and practical. Let's talk about acidic foods. High-acid foods like tomatoes and fruits react with cans over time. Their shelf life is shorter. Rotate them every 18 months. Acid can break down can linings, leading to off flavors or leaks. Use and replace acidic foods quickly. Don't stash them for a decade. For long-term storage, consider glass jars for acidic items. Glass won't react, so it's safer for the long haul. Mark acidic cans clearly and keep them at the front of your rotation. Know their limits. Medium term only. Rotate diligently and your pantry stays safe. Now let's talk convenience versus reliability. Pull-top cans are convenient, but not for long-term storage. Their scored lids are weak points, more likely to fail over time or when stacked. Military and serious preppers stick to solid lid cans for a reasoned durability. If you have pull-tops, use them first and store them carefully. Don't stack them high or rely on them for deep storage. Whenever possible, choose traditional cans, even if it means using a can opener. The minor inconvenience is worth the reliability. Pull-tops are for short-term use only. Build your core pantry with solid lid cans. It's a simple rule for robust prepping. Next, let's talk about can openers. Don't get caught without one. Manual can openers are essential. Electric ones are useless in a blackout. Have several high-quality manual openers, one in the kitchen, one in your bug-out bag, one in your car, and extras in storage. Redundancy is key. One is none, two is one. Military P38 or P51 openers are tiny, tough, and great backups. Practice using them. They take some getting used to. If you're ever without a can opener, you can open a can by grinding the lid's rim on concrete until it pops off. It's messy, but it works in a pinch. Don't let a missing opener cut you off from your food. Prep your tools as carefully as your food. Can openers are cheap insurance. Be ready for anything. Now, let's talk storage conditions. Where you store your cans matters as much as what's inside. Keep your stockpile cool, 50-70 degrees Fahrenheit, dark and dry. Avoid hot attics, garages, or anywhere with temperature swings. Heat cuts shelf life fast. Freezing can damage cans. Avoid it. Never store cans directly on concrete. Use shelves or pallets to prevent rust. Moisture causes rust. Use a dehumidifier in damp spaces. Don't stack cans too high. It can crush the bottom ones and makes rotation harder. Single or double rows on sturdy shelves are best. Good storage protects your investment. Make inspection and rotation easy. Your food safety starts with its environment. Store smart, stay ready. Never heat a sealed can over a fire. It can explode. Always open the can first, then heat the contents in a pot or pan. If you must heat food in the can, open it fully or at least vent it, and use a water bath, not direct flames. Direct fire can scorch food and release chemicals from the lining. In a pinch, canned food is safe to eat cold. It's already cooked. Know your options. Safety first, convenience second. Don't risk injury for a hot meal. Open, heat, and eat the right way. In an emergency, cold calories are better than none. Stay safe even when hungry. That's 11 essential tips for mastering your canned food stockpile. Preparedness is about empowerment, not fear. A well-managed pantry is your buffer against life's surprises. If you found this helpful, subscribe and share with someone who needs it. The more prepared we are, the stronger our communities become. Share your experiences in the comments. Let's learn together. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay safe and be prepared. Until next time.